Welcome to the Nerd and Me podcast. This is your pal Indiana Jones, and today we're going to go over the 12-inch Kenner Indiana Jones action figure.
Enough of this jungle.
It's Indiana Jones.
I've had enough of this jungle.
It's Indiana Jones, a large-size action figure.
That boulder's coming in fast.
He's new from Kenner's Raiders of the Lost Ark collection.
Stay low, Indiana. They're right behind you. Use your whip. Whoa, I'm slipping. Oh! I fixed it. Get me out of here. Now.
Indiana Jones, a large-size action figure from Raiders of the Lost Ark collection, new from Kenner.
Welcome to the Nerd and Me podcast YouTube show. This is Alan, and yesterday I was able to go to the San Jose Super Toy Comic and Collectible Show at the Santa Clara County Fairgrounds. While I was there, I was able to find the Indiana Jones 12-inch action figure, which came out by Kenner back in 1982. This guy was made right after the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and as you can see here, the hat looks ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, I did have this when I was a kid. I even had the 12-inch Han Solo one too, and they are exactly the same in regards to the mold of the head. When you look at Indiana Jones, on the Han Solo, he had brown eyes, and on this one, they just painted his eyes blue. Other than that, they just slapped a leather jacket, shirt, whip, and gun, and he was good to go. The hairstyle back in Han Solo, as you can see here, had that wavy look. Looks nothing like Indiana Jones's haircut in the movie. I mean, talk about lazy. I mean, Kenner, they made a lot of money off these Star Wars toys. I'm not too sure why this one didn't get the same love. I mean, you have George Lucas, Spielberg, and Ford on it, so you'd think they'd drop something on this, but they went the easy route. Nevertheless, it's still at least it looks like Harrison Ford. What was really terrible about this guy is the hat. Hat looks absolutely horrible. I mean, as you saw in the commercial, at least it had some sort of brim to it, some shape of a fedora. This one is just absolutely horrible. And I remember as a kid just so disappointed because the leather jacket looked good, the shoes, the clothes was fine. This is terrible. Super letdown. It did come with a revolver, good holster, pretty good condition. Indiana Jones didn't have a whole lot of weapons other than his revolver and his whip, but works fine, does what it does. Kind of complements the whole attire of Indiana Jones. But Indy's thing is really his whip, which we're going to get to in a second. But yeah, the whip, okay condition. I mean, again, this thing came out in 1982, so it's got a lot of years underneath its belt. Part of the whip is frayed, but for my purposes as a kid, man, it was a cool whip. You can whip it, snap it, and do what you want with it. But this one, it's okay. I mean, at least it's a whip. At least it came with that. This is the 2010, I believe, Indiana Jones that was made by Hasbro this time. And as you can see here, as years pass, things have gotten a little bit better. Unfortunately, does not have the likeness of Harrison Ford. The hat is molded to the head. But other than that, the jacket looks great. There's a lot of detail on this one. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't go with a Harrison Ford look. At least the other one, even though it was a ripoff of Han Solo, at least it kind of looked like him. This looks nothing like him. Just some random dude. Got the 5 o'clock shadow, I guess, which you got right. I can't... Anyway, but it's okay. Nice. This is a nice figure. Just wanted to throw this one up to show a comparison of this one towards the other one on how times have changed in regards to toys and stuff. But this is a cool toy. This one actually has like a little sound button. If you press it back, he would... oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the one where you would press the button in the back and it would snap a whip. This was neat. Comes a little satchel that Indy had. Came with a bullwhip, which was rubber. What was nice on this one is that, as you can see here in the grip, it would open and close, so it would secure the whip a little bit better. And the wrist was kind of like on the loose side, so when you would activate the whipping button, he would kind of snap the whip. They made two versions of these. They had this one, and I also have the other one where no jacket, but as you saw in the beginning of the video, you would press the button, he would talk, and the mouth would open, and kind of creepy. On the other one, the hat was removable. I can't find the hat. I'm sure it's someplace around here. But I like this one. This one actually came with the idol. So I hope you like this little episode. I'm so happy I found this Indiana Jones 12-inch guy that I had when I was a kid. It's always fun to go to these toy cons and find these little things you had that you played with when you were younger, and always wonder whatever happened to them. But super, super happy. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time.